forenoon Mette. I've chosen the song 1-800 slash 273 slash 8255. It's the number of the lifeline, or the suicide prevention lifeline in the United States of America. Um, and I've chosen this song and because it's related to people, or talks to people that has suicidal thoughts, um, and is written to help people getting through these hard times. Um, uh, yeah, we're just gonna listen to it. Meanwhile, the first chorus, or the pre-chorus, starts with or is an example of a person who wants to commit suicide, and then calls the suicide prevention lifeline. The person speaks about the struggles and problems he or she has in life through the cell phone. And as it says in the text, I've been on the low. It feel like my life ain't mine. So the person described doesn't feel valuable, and miss a person that really cares about him or her after being on his or her lowest, which means that nothing has been easy to cope with in the last period for the person who's now giving up on life. Then we have the chorus, the first one. Um, it contains the thoughts that keeps running through the mind of the person with suicidal thoughts. The person is repeating, I don't want to be alive, I just want to die today. This must be a result of the hard times where the person struggles to cope with everyday stuff like friends, family, school, and other relations. Then we have the first verse, um, and it's this is where the person is explaining what could be the thing that caused the period of adversity. The person keeps denying that the importance of his or her life and existence, because um, people in general don't care or want to help at any time. It seems like no one has got interest in the person. When the text says, they say every life precious, but nobody care about mine. Um, and I think, yes, it's here. Um, and then the indifference in the language we see in this quote um, clearly explains that he or she has given up on life. Then it continues with the same pre-chorus as before, and then we have the second chorus. This one is different from the previous, because we don't follow the person anymore, the person with suicidal thoughts. Um, Now we see it from another angle of the songwriter and the singer Logic, um, that ask these struggling people to stop their doings. He says, "You don't gotta die," as a direct call to the people going through difficult times. Then we have Alicia Cara that sings the second verse. So she thinks that why they should consider living instead. She explains the values and experiences of life that can't be undone. As for example, is the lightness in the air when you're there, chest to chest with a lover. And she also says, and when you stare at your reflection, finally knowing who it is. Um, it's an urge. No, she urges people to keep fighting, so that these light parts of life can shine what is left up. Um, then we have the third and last chorus, after some repeating choruses and pre-choruses. Um, the first no the third and last chorus is different from the previous one. Now Logic suppose in some way that words and inspiration of the song has convinced these people who struggles to cope that their lives are worth to live. With his words, I finally want to be alive, um, and again spoke from the angle of these struggling persons. Um, then we have the last part of the song. It's the outro by the good singing Khaled. He explains what it's like to struggle, um, which the other struggling people can relate to, of course. He goes further and tells how keep fighting and wanting to feel alive can change the perspective of the situation. All in all, the intention of these three songwriters and singers is to convince and inspire people struggling with suicidal thoughts never to give up on life, even though it seems like there's nothing or no one to live for, because the life keep undiscovered sights and incredible experiences safe until it's time to reveal it. Yeah, that's the intention. Thank you.